How's it going, guys? Sandris here. I just want to address one little thing, not even little, tiny thing involving Pradeep. I like Pradeep. I like what he's doing with his channel. Covering arm wrestling. Making this sport bigger. Talking about upcoming matches, upcoming events. Giving his thoughts on athletes and stuff like that. But it's all cool, but I think about specific things you should not be talking about if you have no idea, what's going on in that situation, or if you haven't been into that situation yourself. And particularly here, I'm talking about his comments on Levan forfeiting or quitting the last 2 rounds against Ermes, and immediately jumping on the bandwagon, just to get people involved, just to get views, and make some unnecessary comments and gain some unnecessary attention. I know it's all cool, I know it's the views, I know YouTube is one of the main source of income, if not the main, but still, you shouldn't jump on the bandwagon just to make content and just to make views when you clearly have no idea what's going on and you have no expertise to actually comment on that situation. Basically, he stated that Levan forfeited the last 2 rounds on purpose, that he didn't want to get pinned or stuff like that he didn't want people to see him lose, to see him, struggle. It may be partially true. It may be true, but we don't know what's happening in the Georgian team. And knowing Levan's, pride and how proud Georgians are of him, there might be some truth behind that, but I still don't think you should talk about it. Firstly, because you haven't been in that situation yourself, or any other puller that that have shared this information with you. Because it's one thing that lightweights get into these grueling battles, long grinding battles, but it's completely different when the guy weighing 190 kilos gets put into that situation where you basically give your all when you have nothing left and when you feel you're gonna pass out, basically. On the verge of passing out. I have been in that situation myself. Pradeep clearly hasn't, and he has no idea what human body is going through, especially at that weight. And he said that Levan did it on purpose, that he didn't want to get pinned, that's why. And he clearly was, in a good shape after 5 minutes, was joking. And I just want to state few things here. Obviously, he's gonna try to stay calm, and try to be as composed as he can, to again not show any weakness and just show that everything's fine and that it's nothing serious. But you can clearly see that Levan was breathing heavy for like few good minutes and sweating for half an hour or even more. His cardiovascular system, his heart was clearly not recovering as it's supposed to be, mainly because of his weight, mainly because of his shape, and being at that level, it's understandable that he didn't want to pull the last 2 rounds, because we know in arm wrestling, if you win 4 rounds, you won the match, and you don't have to go for 6 rounds. It's not necessary, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. Simple as that. Levan tried, but then felt that maybe he can't pin Ermes, maybe he didn't feel as good. But like, to make statements that he was faking it and just didn't want to get pinned, they're just not cool, not okay. You don't know what their bodies are going through at that level, and just to risk serious health problems or injury just for the sake of going full distance at that level, it's just not necessary. It's how to explain. Like, I think I said it all. Make your news, Pradeep, cover matches, but some things should be left alone, and especially you shouldn't really talk about it if you don't know what are you talking about. That's it for me, guys. See what you think.